All right, so let me check the sound. We're going to get started here in a few seconds. Sound looks to be good. Let me know if you guys can't hear it on YouTube. Gonna wait for a few people to join, and then we'll go from there. Do. All right, it's 4 o'clock, so we're gonna get started here on Bitcoin, and then we can look at SAJA coin, ElonOne coin, Jasmine coin, whatever other coins you guys want to look at. Give me a few more seconds to get everything set up. Okay, so with that being said, I'm going to check the sound one more time. That looks to be good, and let's get started on Bitcoin. So right now, Bitcoin is at $58,000. The low was 55.6. I said if we go below 55K, it's going to get extremely bearish, and we don't want to do that. Before I go any further, I'm going to look at the Fear and Greed Index because that's down to 34. So right now we're in fear. I would say we're about to reverse if the bottom is not already in. Going back to Bitcoin, I did say there's support at 57.3. That didn't really hold very long. Actually, that didn't really hold at all. 57.3 didn't hold that support. So the low was 55.7. And luckily, as of right now, we have not fallen below 55K. If that doesn't happen, I think we're still very bullish. If we do, I think it's going to become like a disaster for crypto. I think then we're going down to the high 40s. So I think for right now, Bitcoin is stabilizing. I think we're about to rebound because the Fear and Greed Index is extremely low. And our next target is 57.3. If we get above that, I'd be targeting $63,700. And then you might have some resistance at 65K, which was an old all-time high. But then the current all-time high is 69K, which is where you'd be targeting. And assuming this move is the bottom here on Bitcoin, if we were to do a fib on this, then that would put the 618 at your next targets with the fibs. If that really was the bottom there with the wick going down to 55.6, this 618 would currently be at that you want to get above to be really bullish would be basically 64K. If you're above 64K, you're extremely bullish, in my opinion, and then I think that means you're going to make new all-time highs. So that's the real target to get above on Bitcoin. So let's go over to Jasmine Coin. This is one of the coins that people love on YouTube for whatever reason. I think, the daily chart, I said this in my update video this morning, the daily chart's starting to go back up on the MACD, which is extremely bullish. Doesn't mean you're going to go up immediately, but it probably means within the next 2 to 3 days, I would say you're probably going up. And the bottom may have already been put in down there at 12.9 or 13 cents basically on Jasmine. 6-hour chart more or less is going down. The 1-hour chart is kind of just going sideways as well. I would say the 1-hour chart's about to turn bullish actually. Maybe not in the next hour or two, but it's about to turn bullish probably later tonight. 15-minute chart's about to reverse to the upside too. So right now, the 50-minute chart is about to turn bullish, I think at least. 1-hour chart's about to turn bullish. The daily chart's about to turn bullish. And the 6-hour chart could be going down. That's the only time frame that we've looked at that could be a little bit bearish. I would say within the next 2 to 3 days, Jasmine probably goes back up. And the target you really want to get above to be really bullish is, I believe, 19.5 or 20 cents if you want to be super safe. So if you're above 19.5, I'd say you're extremely bullish on Jasmine, especially if you close a daily candle above 19.5. So with that being said, let's go over to ElonOne coin, and then we can do SAJA coin. Let me refresh it. I will look at that in a second. Let me check YouTube. And all right, so right now Jasmine is at 35 cents. Obviously, a lot more zeros in front of it, but it's at 35. A lot of buys coming in. The volume is extremely low. Don't like to see that at 40,000, but I do like to see that that there's a lot of buys coming in, even if there's small buys. We're slowly pushing the price up. The 618 is at 60. If you get above that, I'd be targeting 85, and then I want to see new all-time highs. And if you get above 85, which was the last local high from about 3 weeks ago, then you're about to lose a zero. Then you'd only be 15% away from losing zero on Jasmine. So overall looking really bullish. This weekend, they might launch their product. They said they were going to. We'll see if that gets delayed again. But as of right now, they're targeting the end of this weekend to launch their marketplace. Hopefully that happens. If it does, I think this thing is going to 10x within about 2 weeks. All right, if not sooner. So let's go to SAJA. And then we can look at whatever people request. SAJA's at 2663. Almost nothing has changed, so this will be pretty quick. The volume is 175,000. I would like to see that above 300,000. I would say overall it's about even with the buys and sells. It's just kind of going sideways the last few days. Yeah, I think the bottom is put in at 20, and then I think from here you can be targeting higher targets. I don't think you go below 20. You've basically gotten 3 touches of that support at 20, so I think it's highly unlikely you fall below that, but I guess we will see. If you make a lower high, then I think maybe you do go below 20, though. So if you don't get back above, I would say 33, then that's a lower high, and then there's a good chance you actually do go below 20. But if you get above 33 before you reverse, then I would say SAJA is bullish on the macro timeframes. I'm still holding this for the rest of the bull run, though, as with ElonCoin. All right, so someone wants to look at BEZOGE. And then I can look at, okay, hold on. Let me look at this. BEZOGE, and it's not popping up. Oh, okay, yes it is. It's called BEZOGE Earth. Market cap, it doesn't, okay, DEX scores is 99. Volume is 5 million. That's really good. Market cap is 300 million. Is that right? 300 million. Yes, that's, yep, 300 million. This actually does not look like a complete shitcoin. The market cap's actually somewhat good, and it's looking like it's going parabolic. So obviously, I'm not going to be able to use the fibs because we have no confirmed top. We haven't had a red candle on the daily time frame, so I would say we haven't had a confirmed top. But it's gone parabolic. I don't know how many zero it's lost, but it's looking like it's probably a 5 to 10x this week. So I would say it's way over extended right now. Let me go to CoinMarketCap and see what this is. Yep, market cap's 270 million. Massive world sandbox style game where players can summon their own characters from a large selection of different breeds by minting. This actually has a good use case. It has to revolve around NFT games, so this could definitely blow up. I think this looks like a good coin. Now, getting in right now might be a little risky because it's run up so much, but I think long term this could be a very good play. All right, I like that coin. Not buying it, but I like it. Someone wanted to look at something on YouTube. PNU. Yeah, we just looked at PNU coin. No, we didn't. I take that back. No, we didn't. I originally bought PNU coin at 1054. I have since sold that. But I probably quadrupled my money on this. But anyways, let's see what this coin is doing. If we were looking at the daily time frame, the 618 that you have to stay above to remain bullish is 35. You're right. If you go any lower, you're going to lose a 618. It's going to become extremely bearish. Then your next target would be the 0.786 at 33. And then after that, it's going we'd have to refib it. But yeah, if you don't hold 35, I guess your next target would be 33, which... No, I'm sorry. You are currently below the 618. The 618 is at 40. The 0.786 on PNU coin is at 33. If you go below 33, then it's going to become extremely bearish, and I would not be surprised if you saw 10 again. So that's about it. I like this coin actually long term. I do. But this, you got to hold 33 if you want to remain bullish on the daily time frame. Volume's 1 million. That's pretty good. I know that was in the around 4 million, so that has dropped off quite a bit. But yeah, I think long term this could be another good play. Market cap's only 35 million, but I think I would be, if I was gonna buy into this coin, I would be waiting to see if you hold 33 or not. Okay, let's check. Yeah, I found it. Appreciate, no problem. Cody, what's your take on Anchor? Very new. What's new? Okay, so let me start with Cody. If you guys are new, I appreciate a follow. I would appreciate that. Okay, so Cody on the daily time frame. I'm going to try to keep up with the chat. I haven't looked at Cody in maybe ever. I probably have before. Okay, so the bottom on the daily time frame was 30 cents, basically. The top was put in, I don't know, a long time ago. Without using the wicks, it was put in basically at 65 cents a few weeks ago. The 618 that you have to hold is 43 cents. If you fall below 43 cents, a 0.76 is down here at 38 cents. If you fall below that, you're probably going to come down here to this local low of 30 cents. Daily chart MACD looks like it wants to go up. 1 hour chart MACD looks like it's going to consolidate down. 15 minutes. So I would say 15-minute, 1 hour chart is probably going to go down. Daily chart looks like it wants to run up. So short time frames, next few hours is probably going to go down. Bigger time frames, I think you're probably at very near bottom, but that might not be the case if you don't hold the 618. You have to hold the 618 at on Cody at 43 cents. Otherwise, it's gonna fall to 38 and then 30. Those are your targets to the downside. To the upside, if you hold the 618, your next fib to the upside is 0.5 at 47 cents. I mean, 0.382 is at 51. 0.236 is at 57, and then your high of 64. My thoughts on Anchor. Well, I know I've looked at this a long time ago. I like Anchor. Let's go to the 3-day time frame. Trying to kind of see where my fibs were. Okay, so we're going to redo the fibs. I'm going to zoom out to the daily chart. Give me a second. Actually, I'm going to just delete this and restart my fibs. Okay, so your high was basically 19 cents, and the low was down here at 5 cents a few weeks later, 6 cents. 618 that you want to get above is 13.8, and then you're bullish. I like Anchor long term. I don't know what the market cap is on this. Let me look really quick on CoinMarketCap. A million, yeah. Anchor's gonna, no, a billion. I'm sorry. I like Anchor though. It's probably a 5x to 50 cents. I like Anchor. I would say the 618 you gotta get above that to be bullish, which is at 13.8. All right. Bounce. Bounce token. Dex score is 99. Volume 67. Market cap's 233 million. All right, looks legit so far. Let me go to the chart, daily time frame. And if we do a fib from the bottom to the top was in at $50. If you're below $44, you can go a lot lower. 0.5 fib is currently at $39. Your next target to the downside, if you don't hold the 0.236 at 32, I'm sorry, the 0.236 on this coin on Bounce Coin is at 31. If you don't hold that, you probably come down to $23. So, and like I said, the 618 you want to get above is $43.80. So basically $44. Check YouTube one more time. Okay, going to the next coin. SHI, if I BORG. I don't see whatever that coin is. Sheborg on here. DAG is next. DAG. Hold on, let me see if DAG's on TradingView, which I don't know. Yes, it is. It's on KuCoin. All right, so DAG, which I've looked at this before. 618 you want to stay above on the daily time frame is at 34.3. If you fall below that, you're extremely bearish, and you're well below that right now. So where are we at right now? Your local low that you'd fall back down to is probably 17 or 17.5 if you don't hold, if you can't get back above the 236, which it looks like you just got rejected off of, which is at 24 cents. I would say this is extremely bearish right now. If you don't hold 17.5, your next fib is 11 cents, which there's support there as well. DAG does not look good right now unless you get back above the 618. Dude, y'all are impatient. I just did DAG. Don't tell me I'm skipping that shit. I don't know. I like XLM over XRP, but I think XRP and XLM would do very, very well. But I actually got into XLM at one point at 9 cents. I have since sold, but I like XLM. VRA. Okay, the top was clearly in at 8.7. The bottom was in without using the wicks at 5.4. The 618 would then be at 7.5. If you're below 7.5, you're extremely bearish, and you're well below that right now. You could, I mean, the low might not even be in right now on VRA. If the low is not in, you have support at 4.8. So that would be your next target on VRA. Cheers. VRA just did that. Algo. Y'all are spamming. Algo. Let's look at Algo. Algo is currently at support at 172, or at least that was support. You're currently at 190. I charted this at one point, and the 618 is way down there at 135, whereas you almost have support there at 130 of support. I would say this is looking pretty good. You had a wick up to 280. Jeez. That was yesterday, I think. So 280 is obviously resistance. I also have a fib up there for if it broke that recent high, and it went exactly to that fib. That's beautiful, and I drew this a lot weeks ago. So it hit that fib beautifully, 280. If you broke 280, hypothetically, you'd be going to probably 340 on Algo. Looks extremely bullish. You have support at 170, so I don't think you go below that unless Bitcoin takes a shit. Appreciate the follow, guys. Rangers Protocol, RPG. I'm assuming that's on Uniswap, but I have no clue, I guess. Yes, it is. So, RPG. Dex score is 99. Volume is 1.3 mil. Market cap is $1 billion. Holy shit. Well, I think you missed the boat if you're not in it right now. But with that being said, the 618, if you're really interested in, if you're already in it, is at 46.70, 46.30. And what's the price? Yeah, if you go below the 40, then your next target to the downside is a 0.5 fib at 41. Basically $42. The 0.382 is at $36. The 0.236 is at $30. And yeah, upside targets, if you make a new high, would be $90. And then crazy upside targets would be $135. And then I'm not going to go past that. Think of investing $2K into VRA and Blocktopia each. What do you think? Well, I don't know much about each of them. But we just looked at VRA. So if you missed that, then you can go to YouTube and you can rewatch it on my YouTube channel. I can't give you financial advice, and I don't know enough about those coins to tell you which is better or whatever, but so with that being said, next one was HBAR, which the 618 is at 29 cents. You are sitting at support right now, though, at 36 cents. I drew this a long time ago. Your next resistance is 42.5, 42.6. It also looks like you got, well, you also have resistance or a fib at 50 cents. If you break 50 cents, you've also almost got to this perfectly a few days ago at 59 cents would be another fib to the upside. If you do not hold 36 cents, your next target to downside is 30 cents. Which is basically where the 618 is. So 30 cents is what you absolutely have to hold if you want to remain bullish on HBAR on the daily time frame and be pro. which is on KuCoin, and I don't know, this thing, hold on. Okay, so on the daily time frame, top was in at 2.8, bottom was in way down here at well below a penny. The 618 currently that you have to stay above or be above is 1.9. If you're below 1.9, you're really bearish. You're currently you're well below that. You're like a penny lower. So this is a coin I would not be I don't know. I don't know anything about this, so I'm not gonna tell you what to do. But yeah, you're way below the 618 right now. That's all I'm gonna say on B Pro. So that doesn't look good right now. Solo, never heard of Solo either, but Solo, SOLO. Solo taken, I'm assuming. If it's not right, let me know. STK, Mom. Okay, so I don't think this is right because the deck score is 1, and yes, that's not right. So I don't think I can look at Solo. Appreciate it. All right, I think I'm all caught up now. Hopefully Monday we'll be back on schedule at 7 p.m. Central Time. Last Wednesday and today I've been off. Sorry. So with that being said, going to go back to Bitcoin. Bitcoin's at 57.8. It's hard to say if the bottom's in. I hope it is, because if we go below 55K, I'm going to turn extremely bearish on the market, and then I'd be looking at lower targets and worried the bull market's over, which I don't think it is. But my lower targets would be 47K if you don't hold 55K. That's my on the big time frame. Like, obviously there's supports on the way down, but those are the major targets to the downside if you don't hold 55K. So that's why I think we need to hold 55K, and we're a ways away from that. I think we've gotten a nice bounce. I think the bottom's in on Bitcoin just because the what's that called? The fear and greed index is so low right now. It's at 34, so we're in fear. So I think it's in. The bottom's in, but I guess I've been wrong before. Okay. Jeez. We go back to ElonOne now. ElonOne's slowly moving up. I think we had another. Well, maybe not. 35.2. Love to see it. QANX. Let's see if it's on Dex Tools. QANX. Come on, load. 99 Dex score. Volume's 2.7 mil. Market cap's $500 million, 600,000. Let me go to the daily time frame, and it's looking like it's having a run up. So let me do the fibs. Wow. The top has not been really confirmed. If the top is in, which I don't think it is, it's hard. I can't really give you accurate fibs. The 618 is around 6.5 if the top was in right now, but I don't think it is. It's hard to say actually if the top's in. Maybe it was in, but until you have a red daily candle, I'm not gonna say the top was in. Currently, the 618 is at 6.5 without using the wicks, and I can't tell you much about this. It looks bullish long term. I don't know anything about it, but the volume is really good at 2.7 mils. So, but I can't really give you fibs on quonks or whatever this is called until you get a red daily candle, and then until I know the top is in locally, I can't give you a fib on this that's accurate. So, with that being said, guys, I think that's probably it for today. I'm going to end the YouTube stream. And I will see you guys Monday, 7 p.m. Central Time, assuming I am on time. That would be awesome.